Joining us right now is Darryl Baynes. He is the founder of MAEA Programs. This is an organization. You travel the country. Last year you did 300 schools, 40 states, all to help get kids interested in science.
Yeah. What we're trying to do is show that science can be fun. And we travel around the country doing science programs. We do about 100,000 kids a year, okay? And when we show them science in a practical way, then it's our hope that more kids will be interested in getting into science as a career.
Talk to us a little bit about what you have now. These are some of the experiments that Darryl does with the kids around the country, and they are great. You had the whole studio going earlier tonight.
What we're doing is we have a balloon full of air, and we're pushing that balloon down into liquid nitrogen, which is 196 degrees below zero. And as things get cold, they get closer together, and you can tell kids that, but when you can demonstrate it very quickly using a balloon, it brings it into a different perspective. As things get cold, they get closer together. As they warm up, they get farther apart. So in the balloon was my air. Now all of that air has gotten so cold, it has condensed into a liquid.
And you told me something earlier. We learn in school, or I remember learning growing up, that when you breathe out, the air you breathe out is carbon dioxide. And in fact, this couldn't happen if that were true.
If the air we breathe out was carbon dioxide, then inside the balloon would be a solid, but it's not, it's a liquid. And we're going to blow on it.
It's amazing. And it comes back up because we're warming it back up?
Because we're warming it back up.
This is great, too. Darryl before actually lifted up the bowl, and underneath the bowl, it looked like water dripping. But in fact, I don't know if you can actually see this on camera, but trust me here, it's actually liquid oxygen.
Yep, liquid oxygen, because the bowl is so cold, it is freezing the air around it. And then we have to have
dessert, right? It's a Friday night.
Yep.
A few marshmallows and a little liquid nitrogen. We have to take care of our crew.
We have our marshmallows and liquid nitrogen.
Right.
196 degrees below zero. Then what we're going to do, we're going to put our hands in the liquid.
All right.
But our hands are so warm, as soon as you touch the liquid, it boils away.
It feels like powder.
Oh, it's so cool.
Oh, right. I love it. And it tastes a little different than it does on the campfire.
A little bit.
A little bit.
Just a tad.
Really quickly, one last thing I'd love for you to show the viewers at home. This cup over here that turned into a gel, give us a quick explanation of what that is.
We had a little bit of white powder in the bottom of the cup, and the powder was sodium polyacrylate. It's the same powder that they put in the bottom of a baby's pamper, and it turns all of the liquid that it touches into a gel, so that's why a baby doesn't get wet.
It's so cool. Who could not be interested in science after this?
Well,
such a great program. Darryl Baynes, thanks for joining us. I know you're headed off to Oakland, California this coming week, so hopefully some kids may be watching. Get ready to see Darryl, and you'll be around the country. We can also check out, for more information, the website, which is maeaonline.org. So be sure to check that out. Darryl Baynes, thanks again.
Thank you.
Rudy, with that, we will turn it back to you. Would you like a marshmallow?
Yeah, what's that?
Marshmallow? You know what, actually, they taste good.
Yeah, could you send some over?
They taste like a marshmallow.
It tastes great.
We'll bring them over in the break. We'll bring them over in the break.
I could use a jolt.
Thank you.